Okay, hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between pass-by-value, reference, and pointers in a C++ function call. So here I have my source code. For this video, I need only one library, that is the IOStream. And next, I declared a function. Since this function is not going to return anything, I use the return type void. Then I name the function pass-by-val, and I'm just going to be passing in an integer name x for value. Next, I declared another function which also will not return anything, hence again I use void, and I named it as pass-by-ref for reference. To pass something by reference, we need an ampersand sign in here, and I just named my variable as y for reference. So the last function I'm going to declare is the pass by point, also using void because it's not going to return anything, and then pass by point as in pointer, returning an integer value. And because we are parsing by pointer, we need the asterisk sign here, and I name my variable z. And then I go ahead and created my main body that is going to return an integer value, and that's it. So we'll skip that part first and go to the function function definition. Starting with the pass by value. So the pass by value is just passing in a copy of the integer that we provided. So just to demonstrate that, set the x value to 5, then we'll have the value we pass in be something different than 5 in the main function. So right after that, we're going to display the value using the cout. So you cout x equals to x, and in this case it should be 5. Next, we're going to find the pass-by-ref function, and we set the value y equals to 10. For this case, we will print y, which should be 10. And then next, the pass-by pointer. The pass-by pointer is going to be a little bit different. The pointer actually points to an integer, so we are going to have to make this pointer point to an integer in our main function. And to get the value, we're going to have to dereference it by saying asterisk z. That means look at the value that the pointer is pointing to. In this situation, we are saying that the value it is pointing to is equal to 15. And display that again, just like we did with the others. Okay, so let's get back to our main function. I created an integer variable named num, and I set that to 50. And immediately after that, I display num equals to num, and it should still be 50. And then after that, I'm going to call the function pass-by-value, and I pass the variable num into the function, and again I display num equals to, and it should be displaying 50 because again when we are passing by value, we're just passing in a copy of this value. Okay, so we should be seeing 50 again. And then we pass, I call out the function pass-by-ref, and then again passing in num into the function, and then immediately displaying another num here. And since we are passing in by ref, in this case we are going to see the number is not 50 anymore, because here we have manipulated the value num into 10. Okay, Alright, so we're just going to see what happens. I'm going to compile this and run, and let's compare the results. Alright, so here it is. Let's see. So here it says num equals to 50, and this comes from here. I'm sorry. And this comes from here. And then next thing is x equals to 5. This is from this statement, because back to the function definition, we see out 5 here from this. And then num equals to 50 from here, from C out num equals to 50, from C out num equals to num, right after the function pass by value. Like I said, we are just passing in a copy of the value of num. And then here, y is equal to 10 from the pass by ref function, and then num is equal to 10 from the C out num equals to num. Like I said, we have manipulated the value 50 into 10 by using the pass by reference function. Okay, so we're going to go straight ahead with pass by pointer. Okay guys, so now let's take a look at the pass by pointer. So the results of this function is going to be the same with pass by reference, but the syntax is a bit different. So here, I keep the num variable and created a new integer variable called xptr for integer pointer. That's why we need the asterisk sign. And then I make this pointer points to num. That's why the ampersand sign is used. Moving on, I called the pass by pointer function, and then since we want to see the results before the function, we want to see what happens to num and xptr before we call the function and after we call the function. I display num equals to num and xptr equals to xptr before the function and after the function. Let's go ahead and see the results. Alright, let us see. Oops. Sorry. Okay. So here, num is equals to 50 for num right before we call the function, and then xptr is also equals to 50 because we are pointing xptr to num. So basically here, the xptr is equals to num. Okay. Alright, so here z is equals to 15. We get that from this statement here in the pass by pointer function. And then number is equals to 15. We get it from here, from the main function, right after we call the function pass by pointer. So it becomes 15 because, like I said, after we call the function, xptr is equals to num. So whatever changes happens to xptr will affect num. And then that will be the same with xptr here. That's why xptr is equal to 15. We just manipulated the xptr and num value. So that's it for pass by value, pass by reference, and pass by pointer. Thank you.